this is the 23rd January 2019 build of the Liquid Remix ROM on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and this is based on Android Pie of course. And I have to say the ROM has been improved quite a lot and it feels a lot better now. But we have some cons over here. I'll talk about it later on, but first of all let's talk about the good things. Well, the Redmi Note 5 Pro is running with like most Pi ROMs right now, like super fine. But there was a new thing called F2FS. The F2FS storage is like faster of course, but it does not it's not that much versatile in my opinion. So if you want to flash MIUI or something on that F2FS storage, you have to flash a separate like cache partition of F2FS patch, and then you have to flash a data partition F2FS patch if you want to flash MIUI on the F2FS storage, just saying. But if you want to stay versatile like I am, like I do flash any of the custom ROMs out there, so for me I will say that we need the ext4. Even though it might be a little bit slower, but it's a lot like better because I can flash whichever ROM I want without any patches. And if you have been following me in the past, you should know that I have some kind of phobia with patches, so I just can't like flash patches every time I flash a ROM. So I did move to ext4 and I did change my partition of the data and cache to the ext4, and I used the same method which I used with changing the F2FS, so that's how it is. And right now I clean flashed the ROM and my internal storage and stuff was wiped completely, so I had to take a backup. So just saying, if you are on F2FS or if you are still on ext4, do not like move to F2FS, because all the F2FS ROM, like all the ROMs which supports F2FS will work super fine on the ext4 storage too. So you don't need to worry, you don't need to flash any patches if you are on ext4, just saying. So right now let's get back to the point of this ROM. Well, this ROM is super cool because I feel this is one of those ROMs that you just flash and forget everything. So what I mean is you just flash the ROM file, the gapps file, reboot, set up the ROM and forget about everything. Because this ROM does not need any kind of tweaks or mods to like it. You don't have to do anything for it because this ROM does have the mirrorless camera as like by default over here, as you can see, and it even has the Pixel 3 camera as well pre-installed. You do not have to do anything. These two cameras are already pre-installed. What do you want more? We have the camera to API by default over here too. And let me just go into the settings and show you. Inside system we get this advanced option. Here you will get this enable camera to API toggle, and if I go into the about section, let me just show you. Here it shows the Liquid Remix logo on top and Liquid Remix version over here 23rd January 2019. Android version is 9 of course over here, as you can see. Let me just go back. So security patch is of January 5th 2019. Here is the baseband version and our plus kernel. And regarding customizations, again this ROM is a beast, and by the way the stock launcher over here is pretty handy. This is a really good launcher. I think it's the quick step launcher. It has the Google Now cards to the left, as you can see. You can swipe down anywhere on the home screen to get the quick settings panel. You can even like double tap to sleep. Let me show you. Here we will get the gestures. Inside double tap gestures you can select screen off, flashlight or Google search. So like even if you double tap over here, it just like sleeps the phone. And as you can see, the fingerprint scanner speed is pretty fast. So it's fairly fast, you don't need to worry at all regarding the fingerprint scanner. Now talking about the customizations, let me go into the display settings. Inside over here, night light does work super fine, as you can see. Let me just turn it off and go back, and over here you get this double tap to wake too. So even if you like double tap on the screen, it will wake the screen if you turn on this feature. Pretty cool. Screen stabilization is there for some reason. UI style, you can change it to pixel or AOSP. You can change the background color to light, dark or black. You can change the notification color, and even you can change these accent colors. We have the material palette and user requested colors. So that's pretty cool. And you can change this quick setting header style too. You can change it to accent best. Let me just do that and show you. And you can change the quick setting tile styles to square meadow maybe. And let me just show you that. I've changed it to square meadow, and here as you can see the quick setting toggle styles changed, and over here on top we have this blue accent color because the default accent color right now is blue, and you can even change the corners values so that the corners of the screen becomes rounded more, but I'm using this framework value of course. And you can even change the fonts. We have the font manager over here, and the default font over here is Roboto, but you have a lot of fonts. As you can see from here, the list just goes on, so we have a plethora of font choosing option. And we have the font size, display size, and we have the DPI changing option. Inside Liquid Launch, we have a lot of customizations over here of course of this ROM, and it has like plethora of customizations. You don't need to worry about anything. It has this ambient mode where you will find the music ticker, time in state, those settings, new notification settings, etc. The ambient display stuff. Inside animations, you can like control all over the UI animation. You even have this screen of animation like color fade, CRT, scale, etc. Toast animation, scrolling cache, etc. There you can even customize the power menu animation from here, and you can even change the quick setting or quick toggle style animation, and you can change it to flip and rotate if you want that. And inside buttons, you have the volume rocker customization over here. As you can see, it is like plethora of customizations regarding volume button or volume panel, and here you will like you can enable this audio panel stuff so that whenever you press the volume button, it will show you the ring or whichever stuff you enable it from here, it will show up in like from here. So this is a pretty cool feature. Let me just go back. Inside gestures, you will find a lot of gestures over here. You will get this AOSP gesture, and this is like the normal gesture, and you can even enable the double tap to sleep from here, but for that you have to use the gesture of this Android Pie button. So that's how it is. Let's go back. Inside app circle bar, you can enable the app circle bar. It takes couple of like seconds to enter the settings of the app circle bar. Inside we have the carbon gestures over here, carbon ROM gestures, and edge gestures. We have the full screen edge gestures over here. This does work super fine, you don't need to worry. Inside gesture anywhere, we have like normal gesture, like custom gesture stuff, and inside over here we have the navigation gesture. This is kind of the OnePlus gesture, so that's how it is. Inside over here we have the Pie control too, so that you can use the Pie recents kind of thing. It has nothing to do with Android Pie of course. And we have the screenshot, like 3-finger screenshot gesture, and screen of power button toggle torch option is there, so that you can like toggle your torch with like pressing and holding the power button when the phone is locked. And here you will find the status bar and lock screen double tap to sleep gesture. So both double tap to sleep on status bar and lock screen works fine. Inside over here we have some keyboard customizations, we don't need it. Inside lock screen, you can customize the lock screen like clock style. You can change it to however you like. Let me just show you. I have changed it to Sammy Bold, and as you can see it looks like Samsung kind of thing. So that's how it is. And you can even change or increase the font size. I have increased it. Let me show you. As you can see, so you can like customize everything. And on the lock screen it shows the weather and stuff. As you can see from here, it shows 25 degrees Celsius over here right now, and it shows the date as well. And over here we have the lock screen charging info and a lot of stuff like clock widget, and we can enable more stuff like fingerprint authentication vibration is there, face auto unlock is there, pin ripple and always use fingerprint unlock option is there. You have the lock screen visualizer too if you want to use that, and you can change the temperature unit of lock screen to Celsius or Fahrenheit. Let me just go back. Inside miscellaneous we have some more stuff like burn-in protection. I don't know what it does. We have this allow signature spoofing option and stuff. And what else? We have USB configuration over here too. Inside miscellaneous you can disable the wake up on charge option from here. And what else? We have the screenshot shortcut and stuff. Here inside navigation bar you can like disable this navigation bar if you are using the full screen gestures or something. And you have this smart bar and fling option for this navigation bar. You can change it if you want to, and you can even enable the pulse option if you use the like whenever you play a music it will just show a visualization in the navigation panel. So that's pretty cool. And inside notifications you can like disable heads up and stuff. Battery light option is there. You can enable it so that the battery LED will show up even when the phone is in do not disturb mode. Blink flashlight on call is there. So this is a pretty cool feature. And what else? We have the notification ticker and stuff. In call vibration option is there, and you can like enable it to vibrate on connect, on call waiting, disconnect and notifications, etc. stuff. Inside power menu you can enable this advanced reboot and stuff, and you can like even change the opacity of the power menu. So that is pretty cool. and you can enable more stuff like screenshot, screen record on the power menu. And advanced reboot and stuff is there, you don't need to worry. Let me show you here. As you can see, it has the advanced reboot. You can reboot your phone to straight to recovery or fast boot, or you can just soft reboot the UI. And inside quick settings, we have a lot of stuff like you can change the opacity of the quick settings. We have the quick pull down, smart pull down, etc. stuff. And what else? We have the vibrate on toggle touch option and stuff. And inside recents, we have the quick step recents or stock or Android Go style. Let me just go into the status bar. We have the battery bar option, and carrier label option is there, of course, and clock settings. The status bar clock settings, you can change this clock like size. As you can see on the top left corner, the clock size is changing, and you can even change the fonts and stuff and change the position of the clock too. So you don't need to worry at all regarding these customizations. And over here we have the battery style. You can change the battery style to circle, dotted circle, etc., but no big dotted circle present over here. And what else? We have the Bluetooth battery stats, liquid logo. These options are there. Brightness control, so you can just swipe anywhere on the status bar to like reduce or increase the brightness of the screen. So this is a really cool feature. I use it on my daily basis. Let's just go back, and over here we have this about section of the Liquid Remix ROM. And regarding VoLTE, well, both seems VoLTE works fine, like you don't have any issues. And the in-call UI over here does have the, what do you say, the call recording and stuff, so you don't need to worry. Well, the Google Pay does not work like right away after you flash the ROM. It says that the device is rooted and something, so you don't need to worry about it. You can just go into the settings and then all apps, then find the Google Play Services app, and then go to permission of that Google Play Services, then disable the phone and SMS app from the permission of the Google Play Services, then just set up your Google Pay. Everything should be working super fine, you don't need to worry. Now let me open some of the apps and show you guys the app open up speeds and the RAM management over here. So as you can see, the app open up animation is like faster, as the default animation is set to like 0.25x I guess. So this is really fast, as you can see. But it does the Android Pie animation, but every animation, as you just saw the loading screen, it is faster and everything feels a lot faster on this ROM. So as you can see, the app open up speeds are almost instantaneous and everything feels a lot better. And even the RAM management, as you can see, all the apps are in memory. So this is one great amazing ROM, I have to say, and this has been one of my favorite ROMs out there after like the Siberia OS, because the Siberia OS does have a lot of features. Even this ROM comes with a lot of features and it is a lot faster. So if you ask me the best Android Pie ROM for Redmi Note 5 Pro right now, I would say either go with the Siberia OS by the shade or just go with the Liquid Remix. This is one hell of a great ROM in a good way. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from Carry and Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one.